Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
We have already started here.
Garnacho. The ball's gone astray. Martinez. Thuram. Engages and forces him off the ball. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a defender, let alone any player, make such a meteoric rise in the manner De Ligt did, Peter. Just absolutely phenomenal. A player way ahead of his years, and his composure and confidence is like...
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has.
So a big chance now from 12 yards. This to make it 1-0.
He has missed it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Garnacho. It's run loose here.
Aslani did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
He is through here. Now it's Martinez.
Foot in.
Quarter of an hour played. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mkhitaryan. Brilliantly cut out. Bruno Fernandes. Quality ball. Inter Milan have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. That's it! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Casemiro. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
DiMarco. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Mkhitaryan. Bruno Fernandes with the foul. That comes as a mighty relief. Casemiro to Martinez. Aim forwards. Bastoni. DiMarco. Bastoni. The less said about that pass, the better. It's gone out for a throw-in. DiMarco. The muscular approach does pay off here. Barella. And he's intervened well there. And they've been given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
In for a header! This time, surely! Now, who's going to be first to... Oh, what has happened here?
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Nice control. He rises! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Showing good feet. Aslani. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Now the finish! It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Garnacho. He has found a way through. And a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, important interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Martinez. Can he put it away? And the counter is on. Diogo Dalot. Casemiro. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Thuram.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Højlund. Diogo Dalot. Ahmad. Some good work on the right flank here. Acerbi with a fine tackle. Acerbi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome.
Hits one! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Gets his head to it! Harmlessly behind. Quarter an hour into the second half.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Aslani. Dumfries. To Barella. Dumfries. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Inter are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now that's well seen too. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Casemiro hoisted in. That's good vision. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, he's been caught napping. Diogo Dalot unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No luck with that dink over the top. Ahmad.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Bastoni. Acerbi. Now Dumfries. Barella. And it's Mkhitaryan. Inter Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, great chance! DiMarco, always played it in low. Ahmad.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, that's fabulous.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Dumfries. He's in space and looking for options. Great hit! It's a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity. That was...
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Inter Milan displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Acerbi and Aslani. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. It's going to be another throw. Casemiro. Martinez. Bruno Fernandes with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Dumfries. Garnacho. Looking for the runner. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. He shifted it to the flank. Terrific header!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And he's gone backward here. Casemiro. Barella. Martinez. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Aslani is there, and he can pick it up. Caught offside that time. Martinez. Garnacho. And the return pass, and it's Casemiro. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved That's it for the first period of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? Well, we are already up and running again. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Bastoni and Aslani. No, that's been intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Can he spark a counter here? DiMarco. Out for a throw. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He's had a hit! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
He's done an awful lot of running and it shows. Diogo Dalot.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish.
Garnacho! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained. but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running all. He's got full! No, not the best of headers.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
De Ligt. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Federico Di Marco is someone I consider to be an elite fullback. Even in Italy, where defending is an art, he's brilliant going in both directions, and he's got an impressive assist tally, and he's got solid defensive numbers too, so he really does make that left side his own, whether he's at left back or as a wing back.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Now it's Martinez. Ugarte kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ugarte kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Di Marco. Interesting ball. Mkhitaryan engages and forces him off the ball. Thuram. There's the hit! Bruno Fernandes. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Nice interception, well timed. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Not the most convincing of passes. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Diogo Dalot. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Casemiro.
Such good technique.
He's going for goal! And the ball... Oh, he's been caught napping! Diogo Dalot is flagged offside. Asllani. To Barella. Dumfries. Oh, that was vital. And he welcomes it in. He's cut it out. Casemiro gets over and intercepts. And back to the keeper they go. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Bastoni has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's Casemiro. And here's Højlund. Asllani does well to get it back. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Thuram.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nicely worked. There's the whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again then.
Inter are probably feeling
relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Martinez. Ugarte. Pass somewhat off target. Mkhitaryan. Well-timed, excellent interception. Casemiro. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Thuram. De Ligt wins the duel this time. Bruno Fernandes. Ashlani. And it's Mkhitaryan. Moved on forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Diogo Dalot. Bastoni. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Spread out to the left. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's fabulous.
Ahmad really
could be danger here. Diogo Dalot. Gently done. He's through here. And the shot! It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Barella.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is expertly dealt with. Dumfries. And here's Lautaro Martinez. That has not gone well.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Now it's Martinez. Half an hour gone in the second half. Bastoni. He is through here. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has it out wide. Hits one! It's anyone's ball now. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's had a hit! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Diogo Dalot really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first.
Yeah, very good job he positioned himself there.
Ugarte.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Thuram. Gets a good foot in there. That's a throw. Gets his pass away.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Dumfries. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Mkhitaryan. And here's the chance to counter. He might be in here. He's through, it's one-on-one. And that was very... Oh, what a mistake!
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. Well, we are already up and running again. Ahmad.
He's found a way through.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Bruno Fernandes. He's shifting through the gears here.
Dumfries. And that's a throw-in. Acerbi. Mkhitaryan. And here's Højlund.
Oh, great feat, that.
Just eases him off the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Ah, good steal. He just read it.
He has found a way through. Thuram.
Goes down, but nothing given. Højlund played out towards the right wing. Has a shot! Good try, very good try, in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Thuram. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Thinks one through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Real chance! And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, we're still where we started, despite the best efforts of both parties. A game that has been at times exciting, often frustrating, unbearably tense. And the next 15 minutes will be the last chance for somebody to win it.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22, numero 32.
And we're off for the final time.
Lasciano il campo per il numero
105 minutes of deadlock, 15 minutes to break it.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And he was alert to it. Barella. He's gone for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Carlos Augusto picks it up from the goal kick.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
He's a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's played forward. Acerbi.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Nicely spread. Martinez. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Turan. Diogo Dalot. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Yeah, and at least they both had a go at winning it in extra time. It's often the opposite.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There is a massive sense of expectation. Rafinha! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Dumfries.
Oh, that's delightful.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Dink through. Araujo gets across to intercept that.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and this guy, Çalhanoğlu, is one of the players who has really shone in recent times. He's not the quickest, but both his delivery and his distribution are consistently excellent, and once he starts finding spaces about 5 to 10 yards outside the box, he can be a real handful for any opposition.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Çalhanoğlu simply refused to be outdone there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Thuram. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start to...
It's Lewandowski! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Yamal. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Martinez. Inter Milan still without a single shot on target. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Martinez. Now it's Barella. Martinez does well to get it back. Rafinha.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Rafinha might just make this. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is a brilliant interception.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Barella did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Araujo cuts out the pass. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nicely weighted ball. Rafinha. That is lovely. He's found a way through. Pedri. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Goes down, but nothing given. Araujo. This is De Jong. Balde. That's gone for a throw-in. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Just eases him off the ball. Rafinha. He is through here. De Jong. Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's shifting through the gears here. Martinez! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Inter really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in...
Big chance! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So the first moment of real significance.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Acerbi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Martinez. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Turan. He's picked his way through. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Yamal. He's gone for goal! Just swings wide.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
De Jong. Inter Milan are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. He has found the way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Pedri. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken. De Jong. De Jong goes... De Jong!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Decent hit! Rafinha. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Martinez, and the flag has stayed down, and the shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Yamal. Dumfries. Pedri. 75 minutes played. Dani Olmo. That is good alertness. Oh, he's onto this. He's had a hit! It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Martinez. Dani Olmo.
Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Di Marco. And there's his chance to lead the counter. No, again, there's no way through. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Rafinha.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's been cut out, well played. Dani Olmo. And Balde. And here's Rafinha. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Mkhitaryan.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that's that. Inter Milan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Quality ball. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. DiMarco, he's shifting through the gears here. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedri. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's got away. Steaming on goal. Yamal! DiMarco. Up towards the front line. He has found the way through. Inter Milan, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
There's the delivery. Bastoni gets it away. He's got the shot away! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Great ball if he can get there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's a lovely, neat pass. Thuram. Rafinha. Is there any support? He might not need it. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. DiMarco. Martinez deals with that comfortably. Great defending, strong and determined. Shot a goal! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Araujo. Dani Olmo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Rafinha is... Rafinha!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
That is a great pick out. That has not gone well. It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Balde. Barella. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's gone loose. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Games hinge on moments like this. A formality. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Neatly clipped into... There's the hit! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Inter Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Goal! Inter! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Inter Milan come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Rafinha!
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. That'll be a throw. Mkhitaryan. Di Marco. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Works it forward. Oh, a delicate chip through. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Pedri. Pressing high and with purpose. Balde. Çalhanoğlu. Barella. And it's lofted through here. Barella has it out wide and in space. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Now it's Martinez. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bissek did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Martinez promptly onto that, and that is that. Martinez on 2 now and looking for 3. Caught offside that time. Pedri. And Koundé. And that's put paid to a promising move. Barella. He's dealt with that really well. Great chance! He's got away with one there.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Çalhanoğlu does really well there. He is strong. Dani Olmo. Çalhanoğlu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Dumfries. Well timed, excellent interception. Good read, needed to be. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Dani Olmo.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Balde looking to get on the end of this. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Rafinha.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now Martinez. Real chance! They've scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And there could be danger here. Balde. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Lamine Yamal
Really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Martinez picks it up from the goal kick. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Rafinha!
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Rafinha certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Yamal. He's found a way through. Now it's Lewandowski.
Saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Barella thinks one through. Good ball over the top. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Driven forward. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that will be it. Inter Milan can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his chance! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. De Jong. Dani Olmo. Look at this. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's Mkhitaryan.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And he's been shifted off it. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Martinez. Rafinha. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh no, what has happened here? Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Dani Olmo has found the net here, of course. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Rafinha. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Oh, such a clever... Yamal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. De Jong, big chance! No mistake! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No, he's not getting his way this time. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Martinez. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Martinez. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
This is the time you need that pace.
Yamal hurtling down that right flank. Yamal has been caught there, it's a foul. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Araujo, Dani Olmo. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Oh, nearly. Bisek. Inter Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Inter Milan finding their passes. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rafinha, who does have an assist to his name. Pedri. And Balde. Rafinha. Oh, refuses to take the bait. Bisek. Not the most accurate pass. It's Lewandowski! Yes! And they are cruising away. Terrible error, duly punished. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a throw. He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's having a go! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted. That gets things going for the second half.
Inter can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this. I think we're about to discover if they're present.